But then you mentioned radical change. Who will bring it and how? Like, what is the prescription? Will we keep dying? Our lungs are practically collapsing. So what is the prescription?
Radical changes are required. This is all I can say. By whom? Let's find the noun. Let's find the person or persons in the time. They are placed somewhere in the future. If somebody can peek in the future, they will know it.
But I am still pessimistic. I haven't found the answer, Mr. Prime Minister. Give us a noun.
Well, this is my art to evade answers, you know. It's not the art to give all the answers.
Well, Mr. Prime Minister, now coming to some serious questions. You recently banned all these celebrations on New Year's Eve in solidarity with the Palestinians. While it was well intended, Mr. Prime Minister, it raised two questions. A, about law enforcement, and B, about the global image of Pakistan. I mean, for the first one, celebrations still took place in the absence of law. For the global image, I mean, Pakistan, the only Muslim nuclear-powered country, has now gone to a status that when generations are being literally wiped out, this is what we are doing, banning fireworks. What do you have to say about that?
First of all, there was a lot of criticism also, and there was a lot of appreciation behind this decision. So there is a mix of both. There is a section of society which wanted to celebrate the New Year, and down the line, after 100 years, they wanted to be documented as someone on that particular second, 12 o'clock, 1 second, dancing and having festivity and so on and so forth. So they're very, very critical of this decision, and I don't mind of the criticism. Our intention first was to highlight that in the global community, particularly on the Western Hemisphere, that there is a nation of 240 million people who officially has distanced itself from the festivity because of the kind of the genocide which is being committed by this apartheid state of Israel, which is brutal, which has applied a disproportionate force, whose existence is also at question, but they are expressing this brutal, are displaying the force of this brutality in a very, with impunity. So what are our options? One, do we go to the war? Yes. I'm an interim Prime Minister. Do you expect me to take the 240 million people to the war? Probably a nuclear war. So you are very quite serious people and raising a very serious question to me. Think about it, have a grand assembly, mull over it. I can't alone take such a big decision. It's huge. It's big. Should we go to war? I mean, in my personal opinion, I am a very aggressive and a jingoistic person. Maybe I would say yes, but don't listen to me. War has implications. War is not a joke. What we have done, we have exploited the forum of OIC, we have exploited other international forums, we have been engaging with Western diplomats, particularly the US diplomats, Brits, Europeans, and clearly enunciating them, telling them that if such behavior continues, it would be responsible for radicalizing the entire 1.4 billion Muslim population throughout the globe, within West and over here, Middle East, North Africa, anywhere. So we are trying, the immediate objective is that somehow or other we stop this senseless war and create a humanitarian corridor. This is the kind of a message which the military leadership recently took to the United States. And we were quite clear in our opposition and our condemnation and our commitment towards Palestinians. Is it wise on this occasion to initiate a war? And who are you, me, and anyone else who feels so passionate about Palestine and its cause? We have not lost a finger in this war, this single finger. There 9,000 children have been killed. Let them decide. There is no need to be heroic over here in this peaceful, cozy environment. And just thinking that, oh, I'm so heroic, that because I stand with the oppressed one. It's very good. It's very good, but they are the one who are suffering, they are the one who are facing. Let's take this question first to them. That whether they are willing to take this war and in which direction. Over here they are calling conferences and seminars and speaking with all their rhetorics. I completely understand. I am more radical than all these so-called people who play on these rhetorics. But I try to control my populist tendency. These are very serious. Is there any idea to all of them that what is the situation of Zionism, what is the link to Judaic religion, how is Palestine already agreed to the historical, 22% of the Palestine to the historical existence of Palestine already. The whole world is talking on the pre-1967 border line with Al-Quds as its present. But here in Lahore or Islamabad, they are addressing the seminars that no, we don't want to accept this and we will never agree to it. Who are you? Have you identified yourself? Who are you? Are you Palestinians? Are you going to reside there? Are you going to counter the state of Israel? Their wrath, their planes, their bullets are my child. I have one by the one. Am I willing to risk his life for this? Or all these who are addressing these conferences? What are their credentials? Primarily it is their right. We should just support them whatever they say. We should be on their side no matter what. Instead of creating a front against the state of Israel, they have started a front against the current government. Wow. Good luck. Great. I get baffled. That what, are you genuinely committed to that cause? Or you just want to abuse me? Go ahead, do it. Am I Netanyahu? And what are the practical suggestions? 1.4 billion Muslims are pondering and thinking about this challenge. I would be only remembered in history for allowing the aerial firing or not, or allowing someone to have a glass of alcohol or not. Let the history judge me. I don't care. I don't care at all. Yes, it was a gesture. The governments, they display small little gestures in the diplomatic communication, so the messages are sent. This message was not for domestic audience, it was more for a global audience. And there was a huge criticism on that account, so let it be.